Have you ever seen a UFO take off? Well, that's exactly what's happening with Alien Base right now. It hit a new all-time high after the previous one at a little over 10 cents. That was completely crushed, and there's a big reason behind it. Curious to know more? Let's dive in then. Welcome back on the channel, guys. In this video, we'll touch upon why Alien Base has been pumping, how it stacks up against Aerodrome, and the different options Alien Base offers when it comes to yield farming. If this sounds good and you enjoy this type of content, go ahead, hit the like button, comment away, let me know what's on your mind, and of course subscribe for more. So let's get to it. Alien Base is pumping like never before. It broke into a new all-time high, sitting at right now 33 cents today, which is almost 30% of a decline since yesterday. It's only natural, it's a natural correction, a pullback after hitting record prices. And I believe this is linked to their latest announcement regarding the Epsilon update, which will allow the DEX to offer completely different features than all the other DEXs, at least the big ones, Aerodrome and Uniswap. If you never heard about Alien Base and you never watched my content on it, they are a DEX on the Base chain that I have been following since they launched back in September 2023. Now we're taking a look at the ranked protocols on Base chain. Alien Base is on the 11th spot when it comes to the past month TVL change. They went up over 370% for the last month, clearly outperforming everyone in the top 10. The same thing goes for the past 7 days change, over 110% up in price. But of course, their TVL is only 43 million, while the others, it would be much harder for example, Aerodrome with over a billion in TVL. It would need definitely some huge news about it. But anyways, Alien Base, they're carving their path. They're doing really well. And just to be clear, this is not financial advice, it's not sponsored content. I'm just sharing my thoughts about the protocol and where it's going. Even if you do your own research and conclude that this is a promising project you want to invest in, remember, there's still to be known if this is the current floor. Right now, the token is worth 33 cents. It has been only a few days after all-time high. So let's see if this is the new floor or not. Personally, I would wait a little bit more to get into it. But anyways, is it still early to go in? Yeah, in my opinion, it is. I think they're going to go up in price way further in, but this is not going to be a quick flip. Now, a quick look at the TVL evolution since the project deployed. I mean, there's going to be ups and downs to every project, but if you understood what is being built here, you would have gladly held through this down low back in late 2023, early 2024, and only in May, April, that's when the first sort of leg up after that actually started. And since they're on, there's been some accumulation. You can see that even September, October, the price of the token has been at around 8 cents, sometimes a little bit less than that, and only recently exploded here. On October 27th, that's when it really started to go up in price. October 28th, it was already at 10 cents. On the 30th, it hit 20 cents. On November 1st, 30 cents. And then November 2nd, 40 cents. So this is what a parabolic run looks like. Let's see what were the factors that I believe caused this to happen. So November 1st, they had an announcement about their Epsilon upgrade, allowing Alien Base to have better rates and faster swaps than ever on all tokens on Base. So with this Epsilon upgrade, also what happens is that the liquidity for people to swap on Alien DEX is no longer restricted to their own pools. They are working to be a meta aggregator, and that's particularly bullish because they are doing on Base what also Jupiter does on Solana. Although the tokenomics here are different, they have different mechanics to generate yield and also to work with their token. But just that simple factor that they are catering to traders, allowing them to do limit orders outside of the centralized exchanges space, well, that's going to make a very strong point for the bullish case on Alien Base. But they also had some very cool partnerships ongoing. You can see back in October 15th, they had a podcast with Pok Protocol, which has a really big following of over 41,000 people. And although they are a gamified protocol, they deal with options trading, and Alien Base also caters to traders. After that, they had another partnership announced with Revo.xyz, which themselves they already have over 10k followers. So probably both these partnerships had a good impact on Alien Base. If you look at them, they have a little over 7,000 followers, which is still smaller than the other protocols they recently partnered with. But let's rewind a little bit to see Base top protocol. So Aerodrome, they're over $1 billion. They're the main liquidity hub on Base. Uniswap, they're a titan in the DeFi space. They are the second ranked DEX, not native from Base, but hey, Uniswap is a big player all over the board in DeFi in crypto, right? Now, how can Alien Base compete with them since they're only $43 million? But here's the thing, Alien Base does not offer the same thing as those players. Yes, they are a DEX, yes, you can swap tokens, you can provide liquidity, but they are building a protocol to serve mostly traders, aiming to bring more of them to DeFi. As you may know, the trading volume in centralized exchanges is way higher than what we see in DeFi now, so there's a lot of room for growth, money to flow into DeFi if the foundation is set for traders to have limit orders, stop losses, all of the perks they are already used to have in centralized entities. And Alien Base is setting that foundation on the Base chain. In my opinion, Alien Base are going to be for Base chain what Jupiter is for Solana. If you know Jupiter, they focus on trading too, with features like limit orders, stop losses, and Alien Base is heading in that direction, though they have a different mechanics for the native token. So even though they are a DEX, they do offer a product that's quite different from the main exchanges on Base right now. So Alien Base, ALB, they do still have a lot of room to grow, and so does Base. Both will definitely benefit each other. Base grows, Alien Base grows, Alien Base grows also helps the Base ecosystem. For all this time that I've been following them, they've built more and more utility. If you check my oldest videos about them, you can see how much their interface and even the products that they offer have grown and changed through time. For that reason, I don't think it's worth discussing which is the better, Aerodrome or Alien Base. But both will definitely still have a lot of room for growth. Aerodrome has the direct backing from Coinbase. The Aero token is definitely seen as the unofficial token for the blockchain. But Alien Base is a different beast. They offer different perks. There's different value for users to use it. And because of that, I don't think it makes sense to put things in a way one versus the other, which one is the best. They both play their role in the Base ecosystem after all. So let's take a look here at the Alien Base's markets. You can see that actually they only have liquidity pools on decentralized exchanges, and all the big ones, SushiSwap, Aerodrome, Uniswap, and their own DEX, of course, Alien Base. And also regarding markets where ALB is available, it's very important to point out that all of these are decentralized exchanges. So the rally, the price pump that we saw, it's not related to any listed on a centralized exchange. So you can already also from there have an idea of the growth or the potential growth that ALB can experience when such listing happens. An event like that, so for example, let's say it's listed on Coinbase, it's very much possible to go 10x from here, and I believe I'm being very conservative. Now let's see options for yield farming. So for that I will use Bird Eye, which is a protocol I gave a quick tutorial on my last video. If you're interested, go check it out. It's great for bringing on-chain analytics to traders. So let's just go through the main liquidity pools here. So there's ALB paired with wrapped Ethereum on Uniswap V3, 43 million in volume for the past 24 hours, and the liquidity is over $500,000. So this one is printing for sure. When you're looking just at pure yield, fees generated, this has been the best performing one for the past 24 hours. Then we are on looking at Alien Base ALB paired with Ethereum. Very good volume to liquidity ratio as well, almost 2x volume compared to liquidity, so also doing really well, although it doesn't even stand a chance when compared to fees generated compared with Uniswap v3. So this goes to show, guys, it's always good to diversify your investments. Even if you're holding the same tokens, the same pairs, it's always good to have it in different liquidity pools. As you can see, Uniswap is definitely providing much more yield in fees, even when compared with the native pools on ALB, which have much deeper liquidity. As you can see, liquidity here on Alien Base is almost 3x of what it is for the same pair on Uniswap v3. So looking at other pairs here, ALB with a stable coin, USDC, also doing really well. This is over 10x volume to liquidity ratio, and there's going to be more options, of course, most of them here on Alien Base. All of them are performing super well. This is due to the last pump, the last rally for the ALB token. It's probably going to tone down a little bit, but if you are bullish about Alien Base, you might as well provide liquidity to their pools, obviously. If you go on their DEX, you can see that there's farms, so we're not looking at pure yield only, we're looking at options to get more ALB tokens. You can stake your liquidity pool tokens and earn ALB with the Alien Base farms. If you're a regular here on the channel, you pretty much know how this works. We're talking about yield farming, providing liquidity, locking up those tokens, generating more because of the incentives being paid in ALB. Also, they have escrowed ALB. This will allow you to be a premium user of the platform, even when it comes to revenue sharing, because you need to lock your ALB to get escrowed ALB back. You can lock it up to 4 years. If you're super bullish about the protocol, of course, that's something you might be interested in. And in return, you also get to have some of the fees generated by the protocol. And you can already see how big this is when they have more options for traders. And there's a lot of volume, a lot of fees being generated. Again, think about what Jupiter is generating right now on Solana, and you can have an idea of also how Alien Base will be even more valuable in the future as the TVL grows, as their product offers also expand, etc. But anyways, the farms are a way for you to get extra ALB tokens after you provide liquidity, of course. So on top of the fees, you get to enjoy some more incentives paid in ALB. If you want to know more about specific pairs, you click the eye icon and you will see that, for example, for staking the escrowed ALB, this APR is divided in two, so the most of it will be paying you in ALB tokens, but there's going to be 2% paid in wrapped Ethereum. Different farms will have different APRs paid in different tokens. This will be paid fully in ALB, so 43%, really good. If you want to know which pools are performing the best, you go here on the Explorer tab. It will give you further analytics about the protocol. The volume here has been definitely skyrocketing for the past days. The difference is substantial. You can easily see how much it has been going up in volume. So let's see the main pools. That's what we want to see, which are the best performing ones. I won't go too much in depth on it. So when it comes to how the information is portrayed, I really like this one. They show you not only the pair, which version are we talking about. So this is V3, we're talking about concentrated liquidity, and it shows you all the pools that they have available. The same thing for every other pair that you will see here. So you can select yourself different pools depending on which strategy is it. So you want to go with a pool which has a wide range, a narrow, ultra narrow. But I'll leave that for another video. I'll make one touching upon alien-based fundamentals, and we can go in more depth about liquidity pools here, what they're offering, how you can read the information on screen. If that's something you're interested, also let me know in the comments. It also helps me to know what type of content will help you the best. So that being said, guys, I hope you took value from this one. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one.